Having a good day. I'm feeling a little bit better today. I can actually breathe. I don't sound as congested and nasally, but I had a hard time talking this morning. It took a minute for all this to break up. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. What is today, the 18th or 19th? Oh my goodness, of May. Okay. Father in heaven, spirit guide, show me clearly. What do you want to tell the collective for today? What do you want to tell the collective? Show me clearly. Just checking the time. Checking the time. Whoops. Making a decision, making a choice. All right. Today's vibe. Making a choice. Not really sure about the choice though. Almost like, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? I kind of feel like that's what the choice is. Is this something like, am I supposed to be doing this? So much work. There's so much work going into something. You're not sure where you should be putting your energy into. You just feel like you've been doing a lot of work. You've been putting a lot of work into something. Again, choice, choice, choice. A lot of choices going on here, okay, guys? Feeling like you're dealing with somebody who doesn't speak the truth, won't be fair, won't be just, okay? Something that won't be done lawfully, possibly, won't be done in the right manner. Somebody who will possibly over-dominate you or try to control you in a certain way. What about this? What about this choice? Somebody trying to overcome you. Somebody trying to use their control to overcome you. Okay? Sorry, my hair is a mess, guys. So I'm a mess. Not just my hair. Sorry. Let's see, what else? What about this? A lot of work in a union. There's a lot of work in a partnership, in a soulmate connection. Okay? Maybe you put a lot of energy into this connection that made you feel not appreciated. All right? Lost and abandoned. Yeah, see? A lot of energy. A lot of energy. A lot, yeah, I feel like you're at your tipping point. This is why you need to make a choice. Okay, what is this decision about, please? Explain the decision, though. Okay, the decision is breaking a union, communicating, maybe fighting about being distressed on holding on to the heartache and pain. If somebody or something needs to be judged properly because somebody was foolish. Okay, this is what this decision is on. Okay? All right, what else, Spirit? If you feel like this person has manipulated you, possibly. All right, they were using their power, this control, this manipulation. What else, Spirit? Okay, realizing that this was a third-party situation and giving you clarity. There was clarity given on third parties. You seem tired. I'm sick. I'm getting over it. I'm getting over it. Tired to give me, try to give me AIDS and then blame me. Not being judged properly. Something not being dealt with properly. Okay, something wasn't dealt with properly. Something wasn't done fairly. Even though this was heavy, this is burdensome, a lot of work, a lot of energy went into this situation. Something wasn't done fairly. Hello, guys. Let's see, what else? What else? I am tired too, but it's okay. It's all good. I think you're seeing something clearly. You're seeing clearly now. You're seeing something truthful. I think you're aiming towards your happiness. What is it that's going to make you happy? Okay? You know there's too many energies in this past situation. Third party. Doesn't always mean a lover, guys. It could be a family member. It could be a work situation. You know this. It could be, seriously, it could be a mom, a dad, a child. It could be a lot of things, right? 3 is a crowd in certain situations. Deciding if something is worth changing. Should there be a change? Can there be a change? If you change or if somebody changes, will there be stability in this heartache and pain? Can this heartache and pain change too? Can it be better? Can it get better? But you're seeing clearly. Explain this, please. Give me some clarity for this. Somebody trying to win at any cost. Seeing the truth on how somebody doesn't want to work with you. And as I say that, my throat doesn't want to work with you, doesn't want to change. Were we talking about this yesterday? The false illusion, the facade. Acting like they're going to bring balance, but maybe really not. This is too unstable, too burdensome, too much heartache has been in this. Will this not change? Somewhere being in limbo. Almost like somebody's like willing to pull the wool over your eyes. That's what I'm feeling. Okay? Okay. What about this, Spirit? What about this? Time to be healthy. Time to make healthier choices. Okay? What about this, Spirit? Let's see. Not sure if you can heal and clean up the situation because of how lost and abandoned it made you feel. You took the time and you saw there was too much conflict and chaos in here. And you're not sure if it was the right thing to do. This staying or going, you weren't sure if it was right, okay? Because you weren't sure if this was the proper foundation. You're like, if you were scared, is this the right thing to do? Is this the right, am I standing on like, this is, I don't even know how to make sense of this. Is this the right ground I'm standing on? Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Is this the right ground I'm standing on? Is this the path I'm supposed to be taking, right? You're always right on point, and your voice and your energy is beautiful. Oh, thank you. Except for my groggy voice today. Hopefully by next week, my voice will be better. But thank you so much for the compliment. Yeah, it's like, all these cards fell sideways, guys. It's like, not sure. It's almost like you don't know where you stand. Am I on the right piece of ground right now? Or am I supposed to be on that piece of ground? Is this path or that path? It's like this fear of knowing, am I doing the right thing, right? I kind of feel like that's where you're at, right? Am I doing the right thing? That's what you're feeling. Okay. Let's see. What else, Spirit? What else, Spirit? Huh, 1 second. I'm curious. A lot of unique cards are coming out here. Interesting. You want it to be appreciated, okay? You were just looking to be appreciated. And instead, it made you weak in your worth. And all you wanted to be was appreciated. And it made you weak in your value and your worth as who you were as a person. Okay? And now you needed to make a decision to move towards something that was going to give you love. All right? You're like, I feel like they're saying you made a decision to move towards an individual who who you felt was like the love of your life, or like the one that was going to take care of you, but there was no plan. It wasn't thought out well. It wasn't a well thought out plan. Is this making sense? Okay. So that's why I was like, wait, where are we going now, Spirit? Okay. So you made this choice. You thought you were going to be appreciated, but it didn't lead you down that path. Okay, what else? This wasn't planned well. This wasn't planned out properly. Why, Spirit? Explain. What wasn't... I need a clarifier. You know this, right? Because I need to. 7 years ago, I left a 32-year marriage. Wow. All right, this plan. All right, I was thinking about this plan. What about this unplanned situation? The decision. A lot of decision cards, guys. Coming to a point of needing to make a choice to move forward because someone wasn't given fairly to you. You had so many hopes and dreams, but it was like you had to battle for these hopes and dreams. It was like you were trying to like make it work with this past situation, but there was never any victory there. So it wasn't like a well thought out plan, okay? Okay, what else, Spirit? Didn't go according to your plan, possibly. You needed some time to see this. Okay, what about this? 32 years marriage, that's a long time. Or relationship, that's a long time. But you are healing now, which is a good thing. You are healing. You're listening to your intuition on why things didn't grow. You're realizing now you didn't think. You weren't thinking. You weren't thinking. You just wanted the happy life and the happy family. But it was like it didn't grow the way you expected it to. And now you need to heal. Because you know that whatever is involved with this past situation, you're seeing the truth. How there really is no more possibilities with this past situation or person. And they're saying there's like almost like there's no more love here to give. Okay, so what's the healing and advice, please, Spirit? Healing and advice, Spirit. Inner child. What about this inner child? Explain. Coming back to the more innocent you. Coming home to who you are as a person. Yep. Come home to who you are as a person. Good morning, Queen to be. But now, yeah, I feel like you're coming home to who you truly are meant to be. I feel like that's what Spirit's trying to say. Or maybe it's time to come back to who you're truly meant to be. Time to create this new path of you coming down to the core of who you're meant to be. Me, why aren't I resting? I got up so early today. I tried to rest. My body just woke me up. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go do a live. You don't truly love who you were in the past. You don't love who you become. And I think that's why it's saying, like, go back to basics. Go back to your basic, your core of who you truly are, who you're truly meant to be. Who were you when you were innocent, when you were a child, if you were ever innocent? Just the nurse in me looking out. Oh, thank you, hon. I'm feeling much better, though. As much as I don't sound good, I feel much better. I'm just really tired. Let's see. Even though my body won't go to sleep. Let's see. So it's time for you to discover your purpose, but it's like you're not allowing yourself to unleash who you're truly meant to be. But You're trying, okay, so explain this to me, guys. How can you discover your purpose if you don't want to unleash who you truly are? It's kind of an oxymoron, isn't it? Maybe you still have your guard up. Maybe that's what Spirit's trying to say. You still have your guard up of who you're supposed to be, right? Like you know you're supposed to be going down that path, but you're just a little apprehensive. It's almost like you need a little bit of alone time. Or you're afraid, or maybe you're afraid of being alone. Maybe you're afraid that if you really unleash the true you, that you're going to be alone. I don't have COVID. It's allergies that turned into a massive sinus infection. I had both, the rapid and the PCR. Both came back negative. Let's see. See, I feel like you're afraid to show who you truly are, because if you do, that people are not going to accept you. They're going to think that you're tarnished in some way. Receptivity. Allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to give, but you're not. It's like you need to be receptive, but you're not being, it's like, all right. So it's almost like, all right, again, this oxymoron thing I'm coming back to, okay? Childhood programming, I'm sure, right? So it's like you want to receive the gift and you want to be able to give it, but yet you're not allowing yourself to be vulnerable enough to receive it or get it. Does that make sense? That's complicated. The inner work, guys, the inner work. Okay, so what do you suggest, Spirit? Oh, girl, I am so blunt. Don't you worry. I understand. We're very simpatico then. All right, so what's your suggestion? Clever, the fox. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. So being open to romance is also being open to being vulnerable. Are you willing to be a little bit more vulnerable? Are you willing to put your heart on your sleeve? Not everybody is, right? So how do they overcome this, please? So it's like Spirit saying, you allowing yourself to only be 50% happy, 50% of you, 50% of who you're truly meant to be, will remove all possibilities from your life. So it's like, so it's saying you need to just wear your heart on your sleeve to really bring in the happiness and all the possibilities that you're looking for in your life. Can you do this? Can you listen to your instincts to bring in this happiness? Or will you just close the door? Luck. The ladybug is luck. What about this? You are a bright energy. Let worries go. Be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck. Can you do that? Luck be a lady tonight. Oh my God, I had to cancel a funeral. I couldn't sing for a funeral because of this sickness. I don't like saying no to funerals. I actually really enjoy singing funerals. I enjoy giving the family something nice on the last day with their family. Okay, what else, Spirit? What about this? Friends, independence, play, magic. Oh. Switch that heart on my sleeve. I'm ripping it. Wait. So it's like, so listen, yeah. I got a whole slew of beautiful things that just came out. Friends, independence, play, magic. It's like, honestly, just be you. It's really just saying, like, go out, be you. Don't worry what people have to say about you. Go have fun. There's power in having fun. Literally, that's what Spirit is saying. There's power in having fun. That's pretty damn amazing, right? What else, Spirit? What else do you want to tell them? So how do they overcome these hurdles? By just going out and having fun? So it's funny because I've been using this deck to clarify inner feelings, because this has a lot of emotions in this deck. It's really hard to find decks to do certain things. So how do you overcome this? By ascending slowly. And and heart with a key. How do you overcome this? Heart with a key, okay? By ascending slowly and welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. Okay? It's about being fucking vulnerable. Ascending slowly and being more vulnerable and opening your heart to possibilities. If you are closing your heart off like a cage, you'll never be able to accept amazing things in your world because you're too guarded. Nothing beautiful can come in when you're guarded. Sorry, it's just what it is. Any other? Okay, yes. The camera. Reminiscing, keepsakes, perception, learn from the past, make memories. So I feel like this is saying a lot of things, okay? Has your past, well, clearly your past has probably kept you guarded, right? Have you kept yourself guarded from the past where it's allowed you to not receive the things that you were supposed to receive? If so, Spirit's saying, remember this. Remember that. Remember that maybe you keeping yourself too guarded hasn't allowed you to receive the things that you wanted in the past. This making sense? Okay? And it's time to make some new memories. So get out there. Get out there and go make, and maybe it's time to be a little bit self-indulgent. Okay? Maybe it's time to really start thinking of you. Thinking of yourself. So it's time to ascend, guys. And be a little bit more vulnerable, because right now you've been just dealing with the pain for so long. Get out. Go do you. What else, Spirit? What else do you want to tell them, Spirit? You don't see that you just can't control things. So why do we put our heart up? Why do we put the guard up on our heart, right? To control the pain. To control our outcome, right? You don't see that you just can't control. You just can't. Nobody can. We can't tame the wind. You can't control the pain. Even if you put your heart up and that guard up and the wall is 3,000 feet high, you'll still get hurt. There's always a way to get hurt, right? But by you not allowing your guard down, something beautiful might be knocking at your door and you're just not accepting it. Okay? So you can't control everything. Okay? The control card was here before. Utterly trying to make a choice to control. What were these pain? The pain. And this was the first cards that are coming out. Making a choice. Almost like utterly stubborn on trying to control. Okay? You just can't control everything. It's impossible. Nobody can control everything. What else, Spirit? You can't, you, you can't master this. You can't master control, guys. I feel like Spirit is reaching out to the collective who's watching this right now, who feels like they can just control their pain. Put a cap on their pain. Does that make sense? You just can't. Because if you think you can control pain, Spirit's saying, I'll prove my point to you. I'll come in another way, another angle that you don't see coming. And in the end, you're still alone. You're still in pain. You haven't put your guard down. You're more guarded now because you're in pain again for a situation you didn't even see the angle that Spirit was coming to hit you at. It's about learning the lesson that we're supposed to deal with pain sometimes, okay? It's just what it is. And believe me, nobody wants to deal with pain. But sometimes we don't have that say, right? We just don't have the say. You're not reaping the harvest of the lesson. It's kind of what I've been saying. It's like you've been trying to just be grounded and be stable and be secure, which is not a terrible thing. But by you not being vulnerable, how do you receive the gifts from Spirit? Because sometimes that's what it takes. You don't want to go on this journey. You're reluctant to go on the journey of being vulnerable. Listen, I'm a tough ass bitch. Anybody who knows me will tell you that. I wear my heart on my sleeve. But I'm tough. And you know what? I know it leaves me, I'm tough to the situations I need to be, but when it's about love, I'm not. I'm open. I can be somebody's best friend in 5 minutes. And people are like, how are you so open to people that you don't know? And I always say, I allow them to prove me wrong. And once they prove me wrong, I start taking those little notches away. Does that make sense? So I'm not going to judge somebody unless they're giving me a reason to judge them, right? So, but doesn't mean I'm weak. For some people, they might think that's a weakness. I think it's a strength, to be honest with you, that I can allow myself to be vulnerable with people I don't know. Because sometimes they bring you the most amazing gifts. But if you're so guarded, you can't, it's like you're not giving anybody the opportunity to show you otherwise. All you're doing is seeing that guarded wall, the guarded wall, the guarded wall. And do you look like a warm person on the outside to the other person who wants to give you that gift? No. You look like a tough-ass bitch that somebody doesn't want to deal with. And then in the inside, you're like, but I'm not. But maybe you really are, and you're not seeing it. You're not seeing it. I'm sorry, guys. It's just funny how Spirit has a way. Yeah, maybe you don't see it. Maybe you only see it somewhat. Maybe you're only seeing this part of you just a little bit. Just a little bit of your love for me. Maybe you're just allowing somebody to give you a little bit, and you're just allowing a little bit in. Taking and receiving, guys, taking and receiving. You're only allowing yourself what you're allowing yourself to give. Good voice, thanks. And my voice is so shitty today. Thank you, though. Just discernment. I know. Let's see. Now I want to sneeze. So it's like I have this weird tickle in my nose, like I'm going to sneeze. And I feel like, and I'm looking at the card, it's almost like Spirit is saying, you are fighting with your intuition. You are fighting with your spirit guides, guys. It's like you're battling it. You're fighting your intuition. Why? You're fattling. Does that make sense? Why are they battling why are they fighting with their intuitions and their spirit guides? You just want to stay where, it's like almost like Spirit saying you just want to stay in your happy place. You want to stay stagnant in your happy place. But you're not fully happy yet. See, it's almost like you're not allowing yourself to, you're not even allowing yourself to get more. You're just like, this is my happy circle. You see the happy circle? That's it. I'm good right here. I don't need any more. So it's kind of what Spirit's saying. It's kind of funny. All right. What else, Spirit? You're not, yeah. It's like you're not following through. Not following through with this. All right. What else? With healing messages, please, Spirit. Healing messages. What else? Do you want to tell them? You're not going to grow if you keep that boundary too high. No growth in protection. I mean, you really just can't get much more blunt than that. You're not going to grow if your protection is too high. It's just what it is. You can't evolve. You can't grow. You can't flourish. You're not going to get all the happiness that you want if you're too guarded. Sometimes the protection is just too high. It's out of reach. Not even Spirit can break it if the walls are too high. It's you who need to go in and break those walls. What else, Spirit? Fighting with Spirit. Interesting, right? Battling with Spirit. Dropping. You need to drop the non-gratitude. Explain this. What do you mean by this? Dropping the non-gratitude, dropping the not being grateful, release not being grateful. I think the Spirit is saying it's like you haven't been, okay, yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's like you haven't been grateful for what they're trying to show you and give you. Release the non-gratitude. You need to be more grateful, guys. Remember to fill out the gratitude list this month and week. Oh, it's getting hot in here, guys. I just want to take off my jacket, but I only have a little pajama shirt on. So let's see, what else? Please, Spirit, show me. What else, Spirit? Anything else you want to tell them? Take positive action, guys. Well, that's nice. Take some positive action. Maybe go on a cruise. I don't know why. This is making me think of a cruise ship right now. Maybe it's time to go on your own personal little journey. Okay? Anything is possible. Remember, maybe it's time to start thinking anything is possible. Anything is possible if you accept it. Release your fear. No support on not focusing on your higher truth. You're not respecting yourself by doing this. And you're not practicing positivity. Isn't that funny? That just came out twice. take positive action. So take positive action forward, because you need to release this fear, guys. You're not allowing yourself to support yourself in your truth. You're not respecting yourself. You're not respecting your truth. You're not practicing this positivity. You're not practicing a positive mindset, guys. Okay, what else do you want to tell them, guys? I'm going to close this reading out, okay? What's the closing messages, please, Spirit? Closing messages, please, Spirit. Gentleness. In what? Gentleness in what, please, Spirit? Be gentle with your energy, okay? It's like, be gentle with your hidden energy. Your hidden agenda, Spirit wants me to say. That's keeping you... Be gentle with your hidden agenda, your hidden energy that's keeping you from not moving on, guys. Okay? The thing that you don't want people to see. All right, guys, I'm going to go. Time to go windsurfing. Ooh, that's nice. Feeling more positive. Okay, good. Guys, love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Love and light. Bye.